So you've seen the G chord played with fingers 1, 2, and 3, and if you've been following this series, you even learned it with fingers 2 and 3, which is a much easier way at first, but then you tried switching to C, and suddenly your fingers freeze, rhythm crashes, transitions fall apart, and everything just feels awkward and sluggish. Today we're going to be focusing on the G chord trick that will fix the switch, clean it up, and make your playing feel much more natural again. Let's ditch the struggle, let's grab our guitars, and let's dive in. So if you like excellent guitar instruction and practical guitar tricks, hit that subscribe button. It costs you nothing. Smash that like and drop a comment. It helps this lesson reach more players and keeps more good stuff coming your way. Let's get going. So the traditional G chord is learned with fingers 1, 2, and 3. Now in video 2 of this series, I taught you how to play it with fingers 2 and 3. But today we're going to be using fingers 3 and 4. This may feel awkward at first, the third finger being on the 6th string 3rd fret and the 4th finger being on the 1st string 3rd fret, especially when it comes to arching this finger. You can let this finger get a little bit lazy. I know this pinky's kind of small, really doesn't want to play well with the other fingers, but just let it hang out and grab as much of that fret as you can. So why does this fingering work better, and why is it a better choice? Well, that's because your ring finger, your third finger, stays anchored, and that's huge. If you watch my other lessons, you know a lot about contrary motion. I talk about that. When your fingers move in opposite directions when we're playing on the guitar, things can get really messy really fast, as it's hard to get our fingers moving from one chord to the other. So let's briefly go over the chord progression for the song. Super fun and easy song to learn. We're going to be learning how to play Let It Be by the Beatles. Going over our very first chord, the C chord. And then our next chord is going to be our new way of playing G. And the next chord is going to be A minor. And then I'm going to choose the 4-finger F. I think it sounds so much better, but you can always use the 3-finger F if you want. Alright, so let's try this together. We're going to be using a very simple down strum, no complicated strumming in the right hand. We're going to strum twice for each chord. C to G, A minor to F, C to G, F to C. Let's play it together after 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, go. Find myself in times of trouble. Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Chord. Now if you hit a wrong chord and you weren't able to keep up, just call it jazz and keep going. I think you're doing a great job. Alright, let's dive into the chorus. The chorus is going to use the chords A minor, G, F, C. Once again, 2 strums for every single chord. Let's try it after 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. And that's it, just like that. You fixed the broken C to G switch, fast, clean, and without needing a PhD in finger gymnastics. Now trust me, you're memorizing a much better version here, even though it feels weird using fingers 3 and 4. You're learning guitar here. You're not just memorizing some ridiculous TikTok dance, and that's a win. So if this video helped you out, smash that like button, subscribe, and be sure to check out my other videos in the Essential Chords playlist. You're getting closer than you think to learning all the chords you need to play thousands of songs. See you in the next video.